Welcome to Jordan Brand. How are we feeling?
Man, you kidding me? Growing up a Bulls fan, this is crazy. You know, you talking MJ, you talking sneakers. It's a childhood dream.
Oh,
man.
I know the feeling. I felt the exact same way when I started working here.
Oh, you a Chicago guy?
You know I am. Toluca.
Oh, man, we
And I know
played you guys.
I know, yeah. We didn't do a lot of winning, but it's great. Listen, it's great to have you here. I mean, just,
good.
you know, to me, you're the local legend, and it's just like, I could have gone D1 as well,
Yeah.
but I had a knee thing and, really derailed my career.
Yeah.
So maybe we could have met up in the pros, but here I am working here, and,
Listen,
you're the
I get it.
custom colorway.
Yeah.
What an exciting day. We at Jordan Brand could not be more excited to have you here representing the brand.
Same.
So thank you.
I'm excited, man.
I'm just hoping to get through this game as quickly as possible. It's
Oh,
my
yeah?
least favorite assignment of the season.
You hate those guys?
Not particularly, but it's their PR director that I hate.
What's up? Is that a professional rivalry sort of thing or what?
No. We used to date.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, girl, you know I got you.
that's nice. Thanks, MP. But don't do anything you wouldn't normally do. I don't want to be the reason you play out of character.
Don't worry about it. I got this. And this time it's personal.
Let's go, MP!
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones?
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Sacramento, Ellis is out there with Levine. Then there's Edey. Then it's MP, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Richard, this season just getting going. What are you looking for tonight?
Just curious to see which team is more cohesive. With all of the player movement in the NBA, it's rare to have continuity on a squad.
And it's the Kings to start out. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rivals.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We know that everybody knows the history between these two teams, all those knockdown, drag-out battles. So I asked MP if he was going to take the high road tonight and try to stay above the fray. He said just the opposite. These guys always show us disrespect. We're going to grind it out and teach them a lesson. Get your popcorn ready. Kevin.
You got it right here, Deanne. Going to start chopping it down. Familiarity, the right breeding contempt here. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
Here's Booker, following the basket by MP. Over Ellis, on target from 13 feet. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Outside, Levine. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Richards finds Beal. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Here is Durant, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Booker with no one around. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Booker's got 7.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Now let's the pass to MP. DeRozan with it. Dunn covering. Elbow shot is on the way. And the Kings check on 2 more.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Booker dishes to Durant. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Arabia's checked in. Keegan Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in for Ellis. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Suns. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. MP, good. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He finished with 17 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double and also making his presence felt. It's safe to say he's out of his funk after a game like that, and we'll see if he can keep it rolling tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
MP inside. Defended by Richards. A nice shot by MP.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Beal deciding where to go with it. The layup off target. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
MP out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Carter. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Carter against Schroeder. Here's the screen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the evening. Donnie's checked in for Allen. And that one misses. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. But we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie. Because
alley-oop flush by MP.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
Suns trail by 12. Beal up top, guarded by Levine. Good work there as it goes.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Carter. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Schroeder passes to Beal. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's DeRozan. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. And the Suns making a change here as well. Durant's checked in. MP inside. KD's on him. Levine up top. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Olynyk.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level scorer, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Suns trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Kings in third.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And so it's Sacramento with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And taking a look at the Kings, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Sacramento Kings.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at center. MP against KD. They grab their own miss. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17-point game. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Beal with the steal. Pass to Booker. And the rejection by MP. Durant the pass to Booker. Second shot opportunity, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
First free throw is good. On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board, and if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Both free throws good from Booker. And coming in as a floor spacing two guard, How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. Six on the shot clock. And Ellis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Edey. Clock at 2. There's Beal with the 3. And it's MV with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Ellis outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Sacramento making some changes. Laravia's checked in, and it's Carter in for DeMar DeRozan. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Suns. He's checked in for the Kings. MP comes in for Carter. And Phoenix also making a switch. Donnie's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's MP. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Edey out there with MP. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ellis. And it's Laravia in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
MP against Durant. Spins. Here's Richards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
MP against Bowl. The 3 from MP. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
MP looking around. 5 to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Bull kicks it over to Schroeder. And it's sent back by Carter. Floats it up for MP. And the dunk by MP.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
You earned that one. Those new colorways are fresh, MP. always gets spicy when these guys are on top.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, the Houston Rockets come to town.
And for that game against the Pistons, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Edey. And it's Ellis in at the point. And for Utah, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. And it's George in at the point. George passes to Markkanen. Well, Coach, we're still very early in the NBA season. When you were coaching, what was your focus around this time?
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night, making the corrections from one night to the next, and just keep growing as a team. Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
Here's Ellis. Three-pointer, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George, no good that time. First quarter of play, a minute in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Edey. And the shot goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's George. 4-point game. Markkanen's got room. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
A gifted scorer. You know, this team trusts Markkanen's shot selection and offensive initiative.
Well, Coach Lowry Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
Here's Sexton. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Pass to George. Puts up a three. The rebound by MP.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Outside LaVine. MP, a screen on Sexton. LaVine can't hit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
DeRozan into the lane, and it's blocked by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
Clock at 4. Here's MP. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Sexton. The three. The rebound by MP. Sacramento leading by 4. And stolen by Sexton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Kicks it to George. There's the three. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. The floater. Shots blocked.
That's a great job by Markkanen. Using his 7-foot frame. You forget how long he is.
And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah. Here's Sexton. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Sexton's got 5 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Pass to George. Markkanen outside. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Carries it down low. Markkanen's gotten his second bucket. The Kings leading. DeRozan looks it over. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Outside Sexton. Filipowski for 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Kings ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far.
Get going. Come back.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with 23 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's MP. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And it's Giddey missing. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. MP, the pass to Carter. Fires the 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Ooh, Markkanen confident from long range.
Markkanen is a shooter. Comes right back down to answer the 3 on the other end.
Pass to Peterson. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Carter, and the free throw, no good. To the paint. Here's Sexton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
The Kings making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And LaVine, here we go. Here's MP. Kicks it to DeRozan. Another shot. And he nails the jumper. DeRozan's got 8 points. 8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sexton. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
George and Sexton in the back. Oh, and Markkanen finishes.
Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
Kessler against MP. The shot from 20 feet out. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Markkanen, the pass to George. Sexton with it, launches it. They get the rebound. The 3-ball, drops in the 3. Sexton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And stand over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Filipowski. George against Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Sexton. Rebound by Sacramento. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. LaVine against Sexton. Here's MP. The rebound by Filipowski.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Utah with another miss. And so MP will bring it up for Sacramento. 2-point game. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Here's George. This one for 3. Zach LaVine clears it away.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Carter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for LaVine. Different look here for Utah. Cheatham's checked in for Kessler. Leonard comes in for Williams. And it's Collier in for Sexton. Taking a look at Sacramento. Edey out there with MP. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. MP inside. Leonard defending. Muscling it home. MP.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Pass to Giddey. They set a pick. Now Leonard, 3-pointer. Utah with another miss. Leonard against MP. Leonard pulls down the board. Jazz trail by 13. Clarkson outside. Giddey with it. Clarkson finds Giddey. Clarkson outside. The shot won't fall. Good D by MP. The Kings lead by 13. To the inside. Oh my goodness! Flying high, MP!
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Filipowski, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Filipowski. The 3 is up. Sacramento grabs the miss. Edey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP against Sexton. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Jazz trail by 17. George scanning the floor. Pass to Markkanen. Over DeRozan. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Well, Markkanen's height, it's such an advantage in that mid-range area.
Sacramento leading by 15. Here's MP. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. George passes to Filipowski. Back to George. And he lobs it up. It's stolen. MP outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Ellis. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. The shot. Again, the Kings score.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Kings.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one of the things I noticed tonight that helped them in a big way was the performance for MP.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.